blade. Good. He ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh. Shots fired. Just got bumped right there, buddy. Yep. Yep. There he come back. You little farts. A little tome loke for you right there. I'm trying to bring it to you. About a 2.5, 3 pounder coming at you. Boy, these things are so healthy, so fat, so fun to fight. We are sweeping up the baby population. Let it go. Let it go. Spit it out. There you go. Nice little cute baby doll. Pretty healthy. How have y'all done?
We did good. We had about a 7.5 and 4 6s, but we didn't catch any big ones, but we caught like 30 fish.
Oh, well, we were coming to fish this point. We saw some activity here earlier. Had some fish on it.
Well, you're welcome to fish it.
Mas poquito. That fish may have a little more shoulders than what I thought. Making a good run there at the end.
I'm gonna say
It's a solid 4. Hello, beautiful baby. We just doubled up, almost.
oh gosh, we just had a slosh.
Are we in them?
We're in them.
I'd like to talk to you guys about this fish, but we'll be right back after the commercial break. We are in the fish. We just got back, skipped lunch today, had our little taco Tuesday. Came back to a point we'd been fishing this morning, and my friend Steve Hartz from Rage Tail was sitting there, and Mr. Terry Odom that makes our jigs and spinnerbaits for us. They was whacking on them, so we came over here to another point where we had fished this morning, and we believe we may have found them here. I caught about a 5 that came up. Just 2, man. Tres amigos. Hey guys, I'm gorgeous, and my background is amazing.
Put your tail into it, son. Tucker, are you doubled?
Yeah, hard to tell when they're about 8.5 inches. You got.
I might just let him swim around a little bit down there. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll give you a squeeze and a sniff and let you go. I know you're gonna be a big one someday. No, I'm about to jig one up.
The game changer.
Ah.
Pretty healthy. Good.
Good.
Wow, that was really good.
Barely got him.
That is what I needed. I've been waiting on that all day. That spinnerbait. Tell you what, I'm a big sexy man myself. I mean, some might say different, but I'm talking about the actual rods. I've been using that whitebird this whole trip. I just pulled this big old bass out of heavy cover. I had 25-pound line on, and I used a rod that's significantly cheaper than my big sexy rods, but it gets the job done. If you guys are looking for something very good.
Oh, yeah. Got him.
Tucker's hit.
Oh, nice double up. Look at the size of this big sexy one. I mean, big. What are you doing, Rack? Oh, there you go. There you go.
I think this one's a little bit bigger. 5.15, just a hair under 6.
Whoa. Whoa, how do you get closer to 6 than 5.15?
Feels good to get a 6-pounder under my belt today. I've been flipping around with the big sexy. Normally that's what I throw most of my lures on. Really nice rod, super good components, very sensitive, but so Tucker came to me and said, why don't you just try this whitebird, see what you can do with that. Put the heat on them, and I just did. That fish was buried up in some brush. I had 25-pound fluorocarbon, and this is actually one of the heavy models right here. Super sensitive, and it's an entry-level rod. You can get this rod at a really good price, so I've been very impressed. I'm a big sexy man, but I'm gonna be having some whitebirds in my boat in 2018. It ain't as big as I thought.
Little one?
Little one. You got me hung up in brush again. Not a 6-pounder, but you never know what you're gonna get on Comedero. That's a yearling. Came fresh off the nipple.
I think it was in brush. It ain't little, but it ain't a giant. When he hit, I had to run across the boat to set the hook. I don't think he's that big, but I think he hit right in some brush. He's shaking his head like about a 3 or 4 pounder.
A decent one.
I got him. I think he was in treetop. And when I hit him, rolled out of it. Thank you, Jose. I don't know, what do you think? Maybe 3-pounder? So, earlier today, I've changed up. I started throwing Turtle's Lunkers edition rod, a 7.5. What I did was catch my fish, get excited, run around. We're using those big heavy jigs, and I set it off the boat. And the rod's so light, we're running around. Next thing we know, the jig goes down and pulls the rod in. So changed up, started throwing a different rod with this spinnerbait, and we've caught a bunch on it. Nice little 3, 4 pounder there. Birdie. Oh, it just bit hard. How do they bite that hard? I mean, that thing hit like a freight train. I mean, it hammered it. 7.3 extra heavy rod. You're gonna grow up to be a strong man, Samson. Calm down, little Jack.
It's not big, it's not the same fish. Threw back in there. It's not the same fish, unfortunately, but it's a fish. But not the one that I just had. It was a full-grown one. That guy just got grade A 5/0 stout. He had some friends with him.
I'm kissing John. Well, buddy, it's about time for the sun to come down. I think we need to move over to another point and get try those poppers, I guess. As the sun sets, they said that's good, but I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I've had a good day so far. You got a 9.11, which is
Pretty
a giant.
fat girl.
Nothing to complain about. And well, I gotta say, you're beating the whole squad today, I think. So you should be sitting pretty. But I want that Mondo.
It's coming.
I'm just having a good time though.
Dude, you know
Happy
what?
to be alive.
This is our first trip post Willis.
I think we left off, or we started where we left off. Because the last time you fished really was down there, and I fished a little bit more after that. No, I went deer hunting after that. So
Yeah, you an outlaw.
that was the last thing we did together, and we're back here again.
You know what?
The moments.
Pretty cool. I think most of you guys know the story. Obviously, everybody watching this does. But Justin and I went to the Amazon with Ron Speed's group 2-3 weeks before your surgery.
Yeah.
Just to get away, clear our heads and clear our minds, and realize what the world's about. Not just working our butts off all the time, trying to make all this content and fishing rods and run. We live a very busy life. And it looks fun and games on TV and YouTube and everywhere this stuff shows, but it's a lot of work, guys. And we wanted to go down there and unplug. And
I needed that so bad. That was it. That was a perfect medicine to get me nice and relaxed and just get away from the cell phone and all that stuff for a while.
we kind of have the same thing here, no service, and it's nice. And it's not. It's stressful.
I know.
And it's not. But
this is like Ron Speed's therapy sessions for me. That's kind of what it feels like.
well, I just thank the good Lord that you're here and we're here.
Me too, man.
We had a good feeling, but we didn't know. I can't imagine the crap you went through, but God is good and you are here and we are catching mondos and we're fixing to ease around the corner and break your PB, I think.
Well, we've had some pretty awesome fishing experiences together, and this is one for the books already. So I'm just happy to be alive here, and I look forward to more Ron Speed's therapy sessions in the future, even if I'm not sick.
We need 3 to 4 a year, at least.
Well, that's still, you know, for a small bass, it's super healthy. That fat tail. They grow 'em good in here.
Before you take off, get this It's decent. He was deep. He's gonna be a different color. Look how light he is. Feel how cold that fish is compared to
Hold on.
yeah, real. Well, guys, we're about to wrap up the beautiful evening. I was slow rolling this jig out here, about 44 foot of water. Popped it over a little top and found this little guy. He is ice cold. And we got 70-degree water temperatures, 74.